Hey, good morning again. It's time for another weekly kick. Last week I talked a little bit about the deck my son and I had done some work on, and that's what you're seeing behind me again, is the wall that we built. It's an 8-foot wall built out of fence boards and 2x4s and 4x4 posts. And the purpose is to block the wind that comes rushing around the corner down our street and continually blows our patio furniture off our patio. It's made the patio, the deck that we're on, completely unusable. We can't eat out here. Barbecuing is even a challenge, grilling, because the wind is too strong, it'll blow the flames out, and I can't get even heat. And so we had this challenge, this problem, for a while already. And we got sick of the wind, and I got frustrated with it until I realized I cannot affect the wind. I can't change the wind, it's going to blow. And there's nothing I can do about it. So what I did was change what I could. I can block part of the wind from a piece of our patio, from a part of our backyard. I can't block it out completely, and I can't control the wind. I can't put up a great big wall down at the end of our street and change it. I can't do that. But what I can do is change a small part of it. As leaders, it's easy to focus on the things that we really can't change. Oh, it's the economy. The economy is causing problems. Sales are down because of the economy. We can't get good people because of the economy. It's just where things are at. The generational challenges are just there. There's nothing we can do about it. And yet we focus on these things. And more often than not, we use them as excuses. Excuses that keep us from sitting down and asking the hard questions. And the best way to do this is with some of the people that we work with that we trust the most. Some of the people that we lead are the ones we should be sitting down with and saying, what can we come up with as some solutions to these problems, to these challenges? If we don't have anybody like that you're supervising the wrong people. We need to get different people to supervise then, because if they're not the people who are working with us and for us aren't smart enough to be able to help us figure out some of these problems, they're not the people we need to be working with. But the reality is, most times they are. Most times we work with and have people working for us who are smart. That's why we hired them in the first place, because we thought they were the best person for that role. That's why we've invested time and energy and effort into helping them become better, because we knew that there was something about them that we liked and that we saw potential in and that we saw that they were good at. We need to trust them. So we need to sit down with the people we're leading at some point and just say, look, here's the problems, the challenges that we're facing. What are we going to do about it? What are some solutions we can come up with together? Maybe we need to change our sales approach. Maybe we need to change the way we approach multi-generational transfer of knowledge. There's a huge problem coming in the trades. It's going to be massive. We are losing the baby boom generation. Within the next 10 years, they're going to be gone from the trades, potentially sooner than that. All that knowledge, all that experience is going to disappear. We've got a group of millennials coming into the trades. There's some sharp young people in this group, and they're wanting to learn, but they're not. How do we transfer that? They're not getting the opportunity, or they're not taking the opportunity when they do have it. And I'm generalizing. There are people who do and have taken that opportunity and have learned, but overall, not. So what's the solution? Instead of focusing on the generational challenges and the problems, we can't change that. There's differences between generations, there always has been. But how do we pass this on from one generation to the other? That's what we need to solve. That's the problem we can do something about. The economy, we can't change it, but we can change our approach. We can change what we do. We can get better at what we're doing. As a leader, let's not focus on the things that we can't change. I can't change the wind. It's windy again this afternoon, and if this fence wasn't here, there's not a chance. If this wall wasn't here, there's not a chance that I would be able to do a video here, because you wouldn't hear anything other than the wind whistling through my microphone. There's things we can change and there's things we can't change. Focus on what we can. We need to be aware of the things that we can't change, like the economy, like generational differences, and on and on and on. But they can't bog us down. They can't become excuses for why we're not doing what we need to do. We need to come up with solutions to the things that we can change, to the pieces of the puzzle that we can make a difference in. So that's my challenge to you this week as a leader. Focus on the things you can change. Bring the right people into the conversation that you need to, that will help you find solutions to the things you can change. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.